Hey friend, how you doing? It's Michael Mitchell. Thank you for tuning into this video. I mentor people all the time and I run into old friends and people here on the internet, and probably the number one question that I get asked today is, how do I start a business? And that is really hard to answer. And because why I say that is I don't know where you are. Like, for example, whenever I started business back in 2009, I had social anxiety. I was scared to talk to people. So the way I had to go into business was I had to work on my people skills. I had to learn how to get over that social anxiety and be able to go introduce myself. I was so scared to come up and say, "Hi, I'm Michael." So for me to start off in business, I had to really go to war on myself and learn how to talk to people and get over that social anxiety. But for somebody who is really good at people, but maybe they don't have the sense of budgeting money. They get their money and they just blow it. They just have no clue. So for them, I would tell them they need to be, educating themselves on how to understand a budget. And if they're blowing money, then I'd also understand where their mindset is, because they probably learned that somewhere from their parents, somewhere growing up. So I would be telling them to read a book like Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad, or going through Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace course and learning how to give your money a name. So going into business, it would really just depend on where you're at. But if you're just going to ask me, just give you a generic average and just say I'm just speaking to a large group of people, this is what I would say. This would be my advice to have the success that I have right now. Is I would say you got to be educating yourself, understanding the mind and what the mind is capable of doing. Quantum physics has come so far of understanding these energies and breaking everything down and understand that like energy attracts like energy. So once you start to understand the mind, then you start to realize how positive you need to be in every situation. And whenever an adversity comes up, that you know to press on. That is a moment of opportunity, a moment of growth. Beyond every adversity becomes equal or greater opportunity, right? So whatever adversity comes up, you got to take it as a good thing and grow and learn from it. Everything from the mind, the way we talk, the way we manage business, the way we manage employees, the way we sell jobs. Always be educating yourself. And whenever area is short, like for me, my sales were way down for a long time. So I studied sales. I picked up a bunch of different books by Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Robert Kiyosaki with some other good ones. I even listened to some Donald Trump stuff. There's so many different sales books. Find someone you relate to and, study them and then start implementing them. As soon as you get a good idea, listen to it. Like if someone says, for good sales, you need to start off by getting a person to say yes twice. Then start working on that. Talk to yourself in the mirror and keep growing that part of yourself, right? So when you go out in public, you done practice in the mirror and you're ready to go. Don't sound rehearsed when you go out there and be a stick. Be yourself. Be light. Loosen up. Wear some nice clothes, right? If you wear hats like I do, put them on. Look good doing it. You know what I mean? Okay, so the second tip I would say is you got to have a plan. People don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan, right? So get a detailed business plan. Exactly what it is you want to do. What's the business? Who are you going to market to? How many employees are you going to have? How many hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue do you want to do? What's your net profit? Do you want 50,000 a year, 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year, a million a year? Whatever it is, remember, there's no limit to it. It's the limitations we put on our mind and the paradigms we're trapped with from, our parents or whatever generational curse that we have on there. We need to learn how to break those. The Mind of a Millionaire by T. Harv. That is a great book to understand your mind and your financial being set at a thermostat. Really good book to read to help you break through that and get your mind thinking on a different direction. When he says his declarations, do it. I do it often. Every time I see a penny, I pick it up and say, I'm a money magnet. I still do it to this day. Some people say it's, kind of, weird, stupid, and they never did it. Well, look, I started having tremendous success. I mean, wherever I go, ask anybody around me if I see money laying around, pick it up. It's a money magnet, But the next thing I would say is your business name needs to be very creative. Don't keep it like Michael's Tree Service, Michael's Tire Shop. Keep your name kind of broad. Keep a name like Five Star Care. And people say, well, what do you do? Well, we do trees and lawns and whatever. If you're into houses, be something contracting. Whether it be M&M Contracting. That just keeps the name wide, so as you go to advanced business and you go to add, adventures to it, it's easier to add it under one name, instead of having to open up multiple businesses for different names. Michael's Tree Service, Michael's Lawn Service. Two whole different companies, two whole different insurances, general liability, work comp. It gets expensive really quick. Don't do it. I would say the other thing to a wide group of people, you're probably still working a job right now, and I would say to save $5,000, $10,000 if you can. You want to save up as much money as possible. Like for me, starting off business in 2009, it was really hard because I quit the union with $20 in my bank account, and I had a chainsaw, a rope, and a little car. I had nothing. My foreman, was chewing me out one day. I took my hard helmet off, I threw it, and said, I'm done with this. Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. I'm out of here. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. It was at my heart, and that's what I decided to do. And so I went to work. I didn't really have a choice. I burned my ships, and I had to move forward with business, but I had no money, nothing. So it was really hard, really stressful. Would I go back and do it over again? Not today, because it's made me a very strong person, But if I could have started off with about $5,000 in my account, it'd been a lot easier, and I could have success a lot quicker. Mentors are everything. You need to find a business mentor. Would be the next thing I say, because for the first 3 years, I did pretty good in business. We grew quite a bit, and it had really good success. But about 2012, I had a business mentor approach me, and he was about 20 times the company I was, and I got to hang out with him, know him, like him, love him, know his family. And he says, Michael, if you just focused here, here, and here, you will start experiencing tremendous results. And listen to that guy. His business in 3 years, his business, when he first started, his first 3 years, he skyrocketed. And bam, hit a very, very respectable margin. And since I was learning from him, and I started a company, and in 3 years, I did the exact same results what he got. So mentors everything. It's everything. It's like, being a boat, your business is a boat and thrown out in the ocean. And if you're sitting out in the middle of the ocean, yeah, you can go around, you can look cool in your boat, wave, smile and stuff like that. But if you don't have the proper tools to get you where you need to go, or if you don't even know where you're going, you just know you got a business and you just want to have business, you're not specific, then you're just going to be a boat out there spinning around. But if you get the right tools, you get the engine, the propeller, and you get a captain that says, okay, this is where we're going, this is what you need to do, then that's when you start experiencing financial peace, go on those vacations that you want, give into your church, be able to raise your kids up in the right way, and to be able to live that American dream, because your dream is different than mine. I just wanted to be free. I just wanted to be my own boss. I just wanted to write my own checks. I wanted to be able to give whatever I wanted to the church. I wanted to be able to go on those vacations budget free. I wanted to experience great things. I wanted to be debt free. I want all these things. It's probably the same true for you, but it's finding the right people that you can relate to, plug into their life, and copy what they do. Now, I'll tell you this. Business on the conventional side of things is hard if it's a first-time entrepreneur you're trying to get going. And an idea I would suggest is follow me in this working online, having this business system. And I have this platform that I plugged into. It's a low investment, no employees, no insurance, none of that, and it's a shortcut. It's a business system that's already put together. You buy into, it takes work and, steady work every single day. And, getting your content out there. Find out who you are, what's your brand, what's your niche, what it is you want to do, and you can work with like-minded people online. You be able to have these videos. They're like your little salesman. They just go out there all the time, and people come to your system, and they're like, man, what's this guy doing? How's this guy making money online? And they see the link below. They click it. They put their name and their email in, and then it takes them over to a system platform that does all the work. And then you know what they do? They plug into a mentor and say, okay, how do I get your success? And I'll teach, I can teach you exactly what it is I do online. I can tell you, if you click the link below, I'll give you a free gift of my business goal setting template that I use to get results. Like I said that quote earlier, people don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. And so I want to give you a free gift, a template that I use, that I apply to get the results that I want. So click the link below, check out the platform, and you'll be able to join me online and be able to plug into my videos, so subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see a lot of videos like this so you can start having the success that you want. Friends, remember, this world needs you to become successful. This world needs you to grow and hit your goals. So my kids have somebody to look up. So I have somebody to look up to. This world needs you to become that person that you're proud of, that your shoulders are back and your head's held up high. So I hope this helps. I hope this gets you thinking in the right direction. I'm going to cut this video off. It's been close to 12 minutes. I hope you're still with me and, seeing this video all the way through. Friends, be blessed. This world needs you. Watch my other videos. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.